Statue of Walter Draycott, a beloved figure here in the green pastures of North Vancouver's Lynn Valley community. I wonder if, like me, Walter heard the rumor of a secret nudist colony up in the mountains here. Well, today we're going to check it out. See if there really are naked people up in the hills. Stay tuned, friends. Turns out the VanTan Club was founded in 1939 for naturists who enjoy the fresh forest air high above Vancouver, and they like to relax without the nuisance of clothing, just as nature intended. Members soak up the sun's vitamin D and total freedom. It's a safe, secure, friendly place. It's the oldest nudist club in Canada. It's away up here, top Mountain Highway, behind locked gates. And on this cold winter day, VanTan Club PR Director Daniel Jackson is going to give us a special VIP tour. I may or may not be naked.
Welcome to the VanTan Club. Thanks for coming up, and you can see we occupy a beautiful little spot here up on a bluff on the southeastern slope of Mount Frome. We've been fortunate enough to occupy this spot since 1939. And 1930s, there was a development up here for a subdivision, and many lots were sold. Mountain Highway was actually paved all the way up here, but it came to pass that they couldn't get the utilities successfully up here. Couple of decks here for sitting around relaxing in the sunshine. Over there is our old wood-fired sauna. I believe that got built in the early 50s. It's still standing. It's one of our oldest buildings. We have a 2-seater solar composting toilet right here. So when the VanTan Club bought this property in 1939, we bought it from a group called the Millionaires Club, which was a skeet shooting club. And you can imagine in the 1930s, a bunch of shotguns going off here would have a big echo and a reverberation over Lynn Valley. But, you know, remember, Lynn Valley was only just getting started, and Varley was probably still down in his cabin on the river down there at that time. You can't see us from down there, so even if you know where to look, we're beautifully hidden by the trees here, and I think for a lot of people, they don't know we exist. Bears come through here on a regular basis. There's always been a family of deer that likes to come and pick away at our flowers and at our gardens. A couple of years ago, we had a whistle pig took up residence in our wall, and it's pretty low altitude for a whistle pig, but a couple of years ago it was a really hard winter, so a lot of the creatures that kind of lived up high in the alpine, I think, were forced down. So a whistle pig is kind of like a little groundhog kind of guy. He was cute, and he's lived in the wall there for a few months, and I guess when the snow melted, he went back home to his normal altitude. Whereas most other resorts would have running water and electricity and all those nice things. We're definitely off-the-grid Canadian rustic, and I'd say that's one of the biggest charms of the VanTan Club. The number one activity up here would be just relaxing. There's far too much going on in life to make more busyness, and so this is a wonderful place just to come up and truly be yourself, and be yourself as you truly are. This is a wonderful place.
You ever get any celebrities up here?
Yeah, we do actually, and a couple of years ago we got a call from world famous author and historian Eve Lazarus, who showed up and did a wonderful article on the VanTan Club, and she was kind enough to include our story in her book, which put us even further into the eye of the media. I will say that Eve's done probably the best coverage on our club that we've ever had. A lot of times people don't know what to make of us, but Eve did a great story. It was a beautiful human interest story that was fair and balanced, and we really appreciate Eve telling our story in the way that she did. It was a really good job. Thanks, Eve.
Thank you, Dan.
Good job, Eve.
Thank you.
You gotta love the title, Vancouver Exposed. I think that's quite apt for the VanTan Club, isn't it? There's a ton of information on our website, which is VanTan.ca. There's all the things you need to know if you want to plan a visit, or you want to look into naturism in general, or look at the history and the story behind the VanTan Club. You can go and check us out at VanTan.ca.
Thank you for watching this little taste of Vancouver. Please like and subscribe. I'm Jean-Claude Van Couver, and until next time, be good to the other.